Hey, Bitcoin Cowboy posse, good to see you. I know it's been a while. It's been a while, but it's been hectic. A lot of what's going on is right now. I traveled for a while, um, then got back. There's so much to do around the farm, and appointments have been high. So I've been neglecting my duty to publish on StreamYard here. So um, sorry, a lot going on, a lot of very interesting things coming up. Um, so, just to let you know what I'm doing, I'm planting an elderberry field, probably about 2 acres. Uh, and that means taking these are elderberry cuttings, and uh, planting these in the ground. Of course, they're green on my green screen. And so these things, the elderberry bush grows to about 8 feet tall, depending on the variety. And we've got probably 7 different varieties that we're growing just to see which ones are going to take off, which ones are going to do best in our climate and our soil type. Uh, but every year you can cut these back to the ground all the way from 8 feet, and they'll grow up 8 feet again, right? And they'll just grow. And they seem to, some varieties like to be cut back to the ground. Some varieties don't. So what we do, we cut these off. We angle it on one side. That's the bottom. These have already gone to bud, so that they are already growing some leaves on them. So this will plant into the ground about here, and this will turn into a root system, and then this will continue to grow. And it takes probably the third year these really take off and really produce elderberry. The second year they can produce elderberry pretty good. So anyway, I'm trying to put about 1,200 of these on the ground in this 2 acres. And, that's been taking up a lot of my time. So that has to do a lot of bending over, getting down to the ground, getting your hands in the soil and dirt in your fingernails, and the dirt dries them out, completely dries out your hands. So the other thing that we have going on are shiitake mushrooms. So our mushroom logs are starting to fruit. This is a shiitake mushroom, originated in Japan, and our climate zone is about the same. Back in Japan, people would grow a huge oak log and grow shiitakes in it, and they would put it into what do they call it? A war chest, or when somebody gets married, they would leave it for their kids, right? So and their endowment or whatever that would be. So if you had a shiitake mushroom log, yeah, you're probably going to get the girl. So we've got several hundred of these logs, and these, we're not even force fruiting them. You take a log, it's about 3 feet long, it's inoculated, takes about a year, but then they will actually start to fruit. And you can fruit these on demand by soaking them in water overnight. You take them out, drop them on a rock so they shock, and then over the next couple of days they will just boom, flush. They will just flush. And you cut them. They're grown in oak, Missouri oak, and big history to most of the railroad ties that went all the way to the divide were actually logged out of Missouri, and by train run up there and laid down in railroad ties. But the white oak puts a really fantastic taste in these mushrooms. I have to admit, they're pretty remarkable. So those are 2 of the 3 things that we should be doing right now. The other is I need to put up some bee boxes to see if I can get some swarming bees and add to my beehive collection. So not much going on around the farm, but it is springtime. I do have another 3 acres of elderberry that has to be fertilized and a lot of work getting those ready too. So anyway, things I have been working on. I've got an NFT project um, that's in the works, and I'm trying to find the right artist for that right now. More on that as it develops. Some of you might know what I'm doing with those, but um, it's a pretty cool little NFT project, but it's going to take a lot of effort. And the other thing I've been thinking about is what can I do to um, oh, hi Marky. Yeah, I missed you too. I sorry I didn't get there. I just had too much going on the farm, and let's see. For some reason, I didn't have my camera going. I had it all set up. Uh, um, sorry. Someone else is going to join the show live, and we've been. First time I set it up, the camera didn't work. It says, "Do you have a camera?" I There's a lot that goes into setting up one of these shows, I tell you, and it's just like a balancing act, trying to get everything set up just right. So um, sometimes it goes off without a hitch, but I should probably practice more, right? Sorry. I should I should probably do more shows, and I would probably get a little bit more get a little bit more proficient at it. So let's see. Um, hmm. Okay. Let's see one person on here. Uh, oops. Okay. Look, I can click on these. So this is Marky. Hey, Marky. Um, I sure missed the Bitcoin Bend conference. I know a couple of you were there and a couple of you weren't. Uh, I just really miss seeing everybody. Um, but that's how it goes. Too much money outgoing actually right now on the farm. Um, Trying to get everything in the ground and time. I just couldn't sacrifice a weekend. So um, we're going to look at um, staking coins. I have a client that just said, "Hey, I'm looking to stake some coins. Can you give me some hints on that?" And I thought, well, that's a good question. I know some of us are staking different coins, and they are, but there's a lot of other ones to stake. So we'll take a look at those real quick. Um, we'll go through it. Good. Okay. Thanks, Marky. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Um, let's see. All right. Um, Share. I am going to share my screen. And I guess you guys know I can actually see my screen going on over here. So I kind of went through a couple of different articles and looked at a few things. So kind of took the, you know, compiled the best. So just know that none of this compilation here represents financial advice. It's all for entertainment purposes only. So I looked at the 9 best staking coins for maximum passive income. That's at that link. And 8 staking results for maximum yield. They were very good. So these two came up. Well, I'll start just one at a time. You guys know Divi. Most of you guys really know Divi. Divi staking is currently at 21%. And I think it's real accessible right now, and the price is right, and there's a lot going on with the Divi platform. eDivi, which is now going to bring NFTs and smart contracts to the Divi platform, and new app. The software's all done on the new app. Pretty soon, you'll probably be able to buy Divi right through the wallet. That's coming. I don't know. Some of you probably that were at the Bitcoin Ben event might know a little bit more about this than me, but Divi, I do help people buy Divi. So if you need Divi, let me know. I can help you get it. Theta and T-Fuel. There are a couple of different validator nodes where you can actually stake your Theta and T-Fuel. You need to have like 100% uptime. If you have a computer with 100% uptime, you can, and you have the right amount of Divi or Theta or T-Fuel, you can run your own validator node. And but for now, a lot of people are just putting it on this website, gpool.io. Theta itself is returning 2%, and you need a minimum of 1,000 Theta to stake Theta. T-Fuel is returning 9%, but you need a minimum of 10,000, and it's about 20 cents per T-Fuel right now. And about 2,000 would buy you some T-Fuel. So 2,000 should get you a minimum stake of T-Fuel, paying 9%. Not bad. You're not going to get that at your bank, right? So in this document, I have hyperlinks to where you can read about these different tokens on CoinMarketCap. So if you guys send me an email, staking and yield farming. Yield farming is a lot more risky. I'll have to. That's going to be kind of a show on its own. Staking can only be done with coins that are they're validated through POS, proof of stake. If it's proof of work like Bitcoin, you can't actually stake those coins. So if you have a coin that has proof of stake, then your coins actually support transactions and support the master nodes in processing and affirming the network, giving the network validity. So on Gpool, there's 2 other coins that can be staked. Persistence. And Persistence is returning 35%. I looked into this, and I looked into it lightly, and I didn't really have enough time to get into it. So it's kind of hard to believe that you can get 35% from staking a token, but there it is. I don't know why more people wouldn't be doing it. T-Bill is another one that's on gpool.io, and it's I don't know if it's a stable coin, but the coin is not on CoinMarketCap. Okay, Polkadot. Some of this information, is from last year on these different coins, so it might not all be accurate. So Polkadot provides one of the best staking coins because it uses scalable multi-chain technology created by Ethereum co-founder Gavin Wood. So the minimum stake to start earning rewards is currently 40 DOT, or around $900. I think that's fairly accurate. So $900 will get you 90 DOT, and you can start staking it. But if you want to create your own validator node with Polkadot, your contribution will have to be substantially larger. So you'll have to have at least 350 Polkadot in order to create your own validator node. But Polkadot is among the best staking coins. It comes with an average annual return of 14%. So that's not shabby, which is pretty good passive income. You can stake DOT at exchanges, including Binance, Kraken, and Fearless Wallet. Also, Polkadot is in the top 10 market cap, which will likely grow in coming years. Okay, next coin, Tezos. Tezos is distinguished by using a liquid proof of stake, LPOS model, featuring optional delegation. Tezos is XTZ. I'd have to kind of look and see what the price is. And you can start staking with Tezos even if you only have one XTZ in your wallet. Your initial reward payments will be credited after 35 to 45 days, but subsequent payments are awarded every 3 days. So your average annual return can be anywhere from 6.75 to 10.6%. Polygon Matic. Polygon is a unique staking coin that was created in an attempt to scale Ethereum. That's a problem that Ethereum has. It doesn't scale. That's why it's so expensive. The purpose of Polygon is to ensure compatibility by connecting every Ethereum-based decentralized app, DApp. Polygon transactions are wholly secured by network validators, and this is among the best staking coins to select from because it's able to validate up to 65,000 transactions per second. That's a lot. That's a lot. Which allows the Ethereum network to complete transactions efficiently. Another reason Polygon is one of the best staking cryptos is that delegators are only required to stake a single coin before they can take part in the network, while staking itself requires at least 2 coins. You can begin staking by connecting your MetaMask wallet. The maximum APY for this coin is just over 14%. Binance Coin. Average annual return for BNB coin is between 6 and 9%. However, it is possible to earn returns that are as high as 30%. The rate of return can be highly volatile because it depends on transaction fees. And you can stake this coin directly on the Binance platform. Let's see. That's probably worth highlighting right there. Which makes it fairly easy. Hydra. Interesting. I won't go into detail on that, but the end result is users can be protected against price degradation. You need at least 10 Hydra coins in your wallet if you want to start staking. All early stakers will receive a huge return of 60%, and this will wean down to 20% over time. Not bad. I have to see what Hydra is. Let's see. So Hydra's coming in at 850. Not bad. Waiting to see the chart, see what it's doing. So it looks like it's down from, well, 850 down to, well, 870 down to 840. I don't know really all the use cases of Hydra, but there we go. 20%, looking competitive with Divi there. Be nice if Divi went to 8.5, $8.50. That would be pretty nice. Algorand. Algo is among the best staking coins because stakers only need a single algo coin to become validators. So let's see. In general, you can expect annual returns from 5 to 10% of your total investment. Algorand's only at 87 cents. It is rated 29, but it's a good coin for NFTs and smart contracts. All right. Cake. Cake is the most popular platform on the Binance Smart Chain, which is one reason why Cake is considered to be among the best staking cryptos. To stake Cake, you'll first need to connect a wallet to PancakeSwap platform. Yada, yada, yada. Once you've obtained rewards on PancakeSwap, you can either claim them or reinvest them in the platform. The annual return for Cakes is 31 to 42%. That looks pretty sweet. There we go. Let me get my screen back. Okay. Solana, a lot of people rode this up last year. So when it comes to crypto market cap, Solana is number 7. It's moving right on up. Well, you can't manage your own node when staking on the Solana network. There are more than 640 validators with whom you can stake your coins. When you stake your coins with Solana, you can expect to receive annual returns from 7 to 11%. You can stake Sol with Ledger, Atomic Wallet, and Exodus. So you can stake Sol right within the Exodus wallet. Avalanche is another smart contract layer 2 coin. Similar to Cosmos and Polkadot, AVAX is one of the best staking coins because the platform is able to scale to millions of different validators. You can start staking with the AVAX platform once you have at least 25 AVAX coins. AVAX has proven among the top cryptos to stake with an annual return of investment from 8 to 14%. ApeSwap is pretty new. As far as I know, thanks to its meme status, it does have a meme status and a capitalization on the bullish movement. Banana has become one of the best point of staking coins, proof of staking coins. Over time, you'll earn staking rewards that can be harvested after a mandatory time clock. Now, this is a little bit old with an average annual return of 75%, which will fall over time. There's no better time to get to yield farming than the present. So this is back to Marky's question about yield farming. So Marky asked this, and I think I might have to do a whole show on that, Marky. Okay. But let's see what ApeSwap is doing. Let's see. Let me get back over to it. And ape banana here, ape swap is 56 cents per coin. So it doesn't look bad. It's been as high as $10. It spiked up to $10 in May. Then it's just been kind of going down and laying flat. It's a good one to investigate, though. I'm gonna have to take a closer look at this. An average annual return of 75% that will fall over time. Interesting. That kind of makes you. Sorry, I keep losing my home screen. That kind of makes you go, makes you want to investigate it. Okay. We're getting to the end here. So, Sushi Swap. The returns are generated from Sushi Swap. Sushi Swap. Staking investments are largely consistent from 7 to 10%. You can obtain sushi coins on popular exchanges like Binance, Huobi, and OKX. Interesting. So Sushi Swap is another one. Chronicle, highly popular NFT marketplace. XNL is considered to be one of the best staking coins because of its very high annual return of 67%. I don't know. Some of these you just have to take a look at. Well, let's just go back here and look at Chronicle. Chronicle's 15 cents. Kind of moving up. Marky, what do you think of the screen? Is it okay? Can you see it clearly enough? Is it big enough? Or is it uncomfortable to look at? I always like to kind of just look at 1 year and see what that looks like. To $1.40. You know, if you look at a lot of coins, I mean, they're all looking like this. They've spiked up and they're kind of going down here and kind of flatlining, waiting for the next big run up of Bitcoin. But 15%. And it looks like you can get started for a reasonable amount of coin. So every 3 days you can claim your rewards. But I think that's going to be a manual process. They're not just automatically given to you. You have to go claim them and then reinvest them. Interesting. I mean, if a coin is giving you back 67%, another one worth investigating. Now, Cardano, it's a proof of stake network, commonly compared to Ethereum. Main advantage is it can process several hundred transactions per second. Cardano, let's see, earned a spot on the list as one of the best staking coins because users can pull out of their staked assets whenever they like. It's kind of like Divi. The thing to know about staking coins, especially if you stake Theta, I think if you want your coins back, you have to unstake them and then wait 10 days to 2 weeks. Then you can get, if something's moving like crazy, say the stock goes up really high in Theta and you want to cash out some of it, you might just miss the boat because they'll be sitting there staked and the price, spikes up and you just can't access your coins right away to capitalize on the return. So, just beware of that. Akash, AKT, it's an open source cloud network. Kepler is the primary wallet supported by the Akash platform. The AKT APY is set at 34.2, which is a pretty high APY. What is Akash these days? Reasonably priced for staking some of your coins. So there we go. Staking is simple and straightforward. Once you purchase some Akash on Bitmart or a similar exchange, all you have to do is choose the validator you'd like to stake your asset with. And Cosmos, let's see. So last but not least, Atom. Staking rewards for Cosmos are generous at 10% as of late 2021 if you stake in a wallet rather than an exchange. It's also been gaining steam recently with current market cap of 5.3 billion. As a blockchain, Cosmos links many different blockchain platforms together and offers promising technology to the decentralized finance world, the DeFi world. Cosmos, trading at $30. So send me an email, bitcoincowboy at gmail.com, bitcoincowboy.io at gmail.com. If you have a coin that you're interested in, I can add it to this list or take another closer look. Also, if you want a copy of this document, just shoot me an email and I'll send it to you. You can kind of go through the list and look at go through it at your own speed. So that's the best staking coins. I have a friend that introduced me to something else, so we're going to switch subjects now, and we're going to visit a website. Clean up some of this stuff. And Hydra. I want to introduce you to Resumer. Have you played with Resumer before? I have a good friend that he swallows information like crazy. And one way that he does it, he has like a series of tools, but Resumer is one. Now, this is an online service and it's free, but what it does, it takes a lot of text, a complex test, a group of text, and it can reduce it down to a sentence. It can reduce it down to 20% of the context. So you could put in a long diatribe and it will go through and use AI and just kind of give you the gist of what it is. So I wish I would have had this when I was in college, because then I could have just gone in and said, okay, give me my textbook and I'll just copy it and paste it right in here and give me what I need to know. And then what I don't need to look through here. So we'll do an example. Well, there's a text example, and this is Resoomer, Resoomer. So we can take this text example, Castle Return on France. So it needs to be kind of argumentative text. I don't know if it works on fiction, on nonfiction books. Just narrative books, I'm not sure. But you basically paste it in here. It says only argumentative text. So you paste it in here, and then you click on this Resoomer button. And let's see, it goes through, it analyzes the text, and then it loads these up. Now, I just started playing with this today, and it's pretty remarkable. So it reduced the text by 48%. So now imagine you just have to read half of what you need to read to now understand what you're looking at. So I don't know, you'll just have to play with that. Go through, read this text, see how long it takes you, then run it through the Resoomer process and see if these summaries make sense. So I'm going to delete that text, and I'm going to get into something that we might look at in a little bit more depth tomorrow, which is how to protect your cryptocurrency from whale, rinse, and repeat trades. So lessons learned from the legend of Napoleon Bonaparte, his defeat at Waterloo, and Nathan Mayer Rothschild's reaction. If you've read the book, The Creature from Jekyll Island, it talks about what was going on in the time of France and the Revolution, and Napoleon Bonaparte, and how he kind of detested the big banks. And let's see. Let's just try some of this text right here, and we'll put it in there. I'm going to take these 3 paragraphs, put it into Resoomer, and process it. See what it comes up with. So all this text over here, and it says Napoleon Bonaparte was a French general who conquered and ruled much of Europe and was even crowned emperor. As you probably remember from the history lessons, Napoleon lost the battle, and the Rothschild spy got on that incredibly fast boat and sailed for London. Well, playing with a loaded gun because I'm not exactly sure. Let's see what it's doing. I don't know what all these buttons do, but it's pretty remarkable so far what I've been able to see it do. So play around with that and see what you think of Resoomer. Apply it to some technical texts and see if it can help you kind of reduce the amount of words that you have to read in order to get the gist of what they're talking about. This, I clicked on the rewrite button, so it's currently just rewriting this text. Now, I'm sure nobody would use this, right, for cheating in college, right? I'm sure that wouldn't happen. But if I had to do a report on Napoleon Bonaparte and wanted it to rewrite it, I could copy this, kind of condense it a little bit, and then hit this rewrite button, and now it's all in my own words. It's pretty funny. Rewrite, translate, export to a PDF doc, or copy. Automatic, manual. I don't know. Just getting started with it. I thought it was pretty amazing, so I thought I would share that with you. So, so for Marky, we might talk about masternodes tomorrow, and to answer her question between staking and yield farming, we'll talk about that a little bit tomorrow night. I might be doing my shows at night. It seems like it's a little bit difficult to do it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It just seems difficult. And when there's daylight, I need to be working. So, welcome home, everybody, from the Bitcoin Bang conference that went, and we'll look forward to doing a few more shows a little bit more frequently than in the last several weeks. Maybe in the last month, I've been just kind of slow, but hopefully it's going to be worth your time to continue. Now, please give me feedback. Send me emails. Bitcoin Cowboy. I guess I could make a banner for that. Let's see if I can figure this out. There we go. That's my email address. Shoot me an email. If I can help you get some divvy, I'd be happy to do that. If you want to know something, if you want to know want me to do a show on some particular topic, go ahead and let me know. Let me know what I can do for you. And if you have any feedback, anything I can do to make the show better, completely worth your time, just let me know. And if I'm not doing something well, if it's not coming along as you like, just shoot me an email about that too. So anyway, you are appreciated. Thank you, Bitcoin Cowboy Posse. That's all for today. I did sign up for a little web-based programming class, a little 20-week class that will kind of help me along my blockchain programming adventure. So I'm going to go look at that now. So anyway, I'll fill you in on that and how that's going later too. So happy trails, Posse. We'll see you tomorrow. No kidding. No kidding.